Verpasa esenoi, Shrofa, Bahushu Foib,
Finib Nikva,
Flazzle Pelka,
Skooma,
Bayumi,
yeah, Nibs,
Fled,
Uzi, Pay no Vain.
Crimbo Darfy bread. Hey, Sabo.
Oh. Samsa
Niso.
Waganava.
Steve Kuba.
Parsakong.
Niso Naru.
Sasorba.
Oh, Yishla.
Meebish. Honrum.
Squaz Nelcher. Lanchi Chile. Prince Shark. Ref Siga Palachaba. Yanaba Yaflam Shusha. Shalbo. Barlini Yorid. Oh, Hexanoy. Johns!
the Truth, Shasiba, Fanu, Singula,
Van Hoot.
After their daughter's funeral, Frida and Hilton headed back to her place in San Myshuno. The two decided it was finally time to get acquainted with one another, and after the loss they both just experienced, now was a perfect time to be together and there for one another. The following morning, it was time for the two of them to sit down and have a conversation about Theodore. Frida explained to Hilton that she left home after high school. Samara and her moved to Del Sol Valley and got a place together. Her parents thought she was moving to Brindleton Bay. When Frida broke free, she changed her last name from Villarreal to Fontaine. She didn't want anyone to know that she was a Villarreal. Back in Windenburg, her father, Frank Villarreal, was known to be a mobster. Although Frank was considered the Robin Hood of villainy, It would have tarnished her image as an actress. Frida explained that once she left home, her family had disowned her. She grew up by strict rules, and if they weren't Frank's rules, no one, including her, wanted to see what the consequences were. After giving Hilton the backstory as to what they would be walking into, the two of them headed to Windenburg. It was time to bring Theodore home, at any cost.
To know that. Befala frabdoi narbol, vinvet. Huh? Washanoi. Chilo penive bima, piguna, vinfaheb. Oh, pimpini.
Frida explained to her mom that the little baby boy that was dropped on her doorstep years ago was her son and her grandson. Although Frida's mother, Jacqueline, did not approve of Frida's life choices, whether it being an actress or abandoning Theodore, she understood that every mother deserves to speak to her children. After all these years, Jacqueline missed Frida. She explained that her father, Frank, passed away due to a suspicious poisoning, and her brother, Jacques, had unfortunately fallen into his footsteps. Once Theodore became old enough to pickpocket, him and Jacques were inseparable, and she fears that Theodore may have been taught some family secrets.
Boy, I'm sorry.
Hiya, Floof.
Dude, Ma.
Menzu.
Silso. Queba. Boncha.
Parsagaprabe.
Gorbet.
Varanoi.
Per Fafazu Zombo. Oh, moi, Jabby Joe, Yuma.
To know that. Sula.
Table.
Frong. Swish, Garza. Tom.
Per Fafazu Zombo. Dimpeb so bay.
Yeah.
Per moi, Gramsari.
Duh.
Per Lois o Moth. Open my door.
Chalk. Now, busy.
Oh,
Big
no,
Cuba.
me.
Tree.
Dums.
Kiss the pay my beam. Simona Saro.
Reba Nana Plushie. Huh. Ooh. Uh-huh.
Urazap?
Hookah.
Ah, Suna Nibnub.
Flench. Linoob. Oro.
Mushka. Embal Fwifo Guas. Harpine. Yishla.
Flinda. Wayanuchi. Glenoho. Yori Bibna. Ishoy.
Yabo Rebu.
Zabo.
Huh, Phoeba.
Oh.
Aspa.
After returning back to Frida's apartment in San Myshuno, Frida felt it would be best for the family to relocate. It would allow everyone a fresh start on this new life together. She wouldn't be reminded of her life with their daughter, and it would be closer for Hilton to commute to and from work when needed. So, once again, it was time to pack up and head out for the next big chapter in their lives.
Kazoo!
Oh.
Leonard?
Oh.
Imbo. Hana Dens.
Oh. Zamona Zaro, Ravobi, Hapyam, Habeni. Shippy Zerv. Ravobi, Hapyam, Hebeni. Biba Deso, Fanjib, Famaya, Mobim?
Pandoli Usanet. Smishi Yafana. Wixana Zarspa. Usanet Pandole. Snubara. Dubna Timfi.
While they were packing up the last of their stuff, Theodore claimed that he saw a little girl ghost who said that she was his sister. Frida knew that she would have to tell him then and there. Hilton offered to take Theodore to visit his late sister, and he would meet Frida at their new home in San Sequoia. You see, Hilton also had some unfinished business that he needed to address before he too could move on with this new chapter of their lives.
Shippy Zerv.
After letting go of Sarah, Hilton felt it was finally time to step up and do the right thing. He took Frida on a date, and it was time for him to finally pop the question.
No. Shuna.
Darfo.
Oh, shufflet.
Frida didn't waste any time tying the knot with Hilton. She thought he would never ask. She settled for a venue in town to keep it as personal as possible. If she was starting this new life, it was time to let go of the famous and glamorous life she had always hoped for.
Fine Spino, Avufani, Camus.
Yagularay. Ubaraj. Ina. Unaba.
Espinal Ringu. Kuwasa, Wedi.
It was a beautiful ceremony, and the reception following would truly merge these two lives together. Finally.
Wavy skibberoo!
Wanji.
Jordan, that was!
Theodore managed to find a few friends, one of them being Nancy Landgrab. Although he didn't get along with her twin sister Natasha, they hit it off and were inseparable. It wouldn't take long before Theodore's learned behavior from his Uncle Jacques would start showing. But with Hilton still working full-time, It would take a while for them to pick up on what was happening when he wasn't at home. This would be Theodore's first actual Winterfest with his mom and dad. They made sure to go all out and spoil him. This may have set a tone for Theodore's expectations going forward for being a bit of an only child, and a spoiled one at that.
Oh, Huna Zambo. Whoa!
Benila!
Yali Moon Denzo.
Hey.
Flinch.
Hey.
Noob.
Ah!
Oh, Pomo.
Yumba.
Pomo.
Larkin French.
Pomo. Oh.
Please knock. Darna.
Oh.
After celebrating their first Christmas together, Hilton thought they should go for a walk around their new town. On their walk, they found a local restaurant open. They decided to stop in and have brunch. This would eventually become a tradition in the Mi'kmaq home for years to come.
Kanive Baima.
Oh, guapo.
Binfahad.
Beam.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy. Jabby Jones. Infa. John.
Seraphy, Kanu, Yeftime, Abasan.
Habatifa. Jerome.
Levite Force. Chongubi. Sha-Shoobie Kanumi. Buma. Samsamog. Ready. Gora Nurks.
Blurbs.
Hap yum, Spino.
Crifoba.
Herbe. Aspa.
1G. Oh, I'm nervous.
Memphian Zerpa. Spire. Philosophan, eh? Half-floor tree. Chef and sacrifice. And soon that. Jeez. Sirac.
Frida decided to host a small New Year's party at their home. She didn't realize how many people she actually had coming, so the space was a bit tight. This would be everyone's second time meeting, and everyone was getting to know one another, except Theodore. With the attention being on the new house and New Year's, Theodore was feeling a little bit left out of the spotlight. He was definitely leaning into his acquired fame, thanks to his mom, Frida.
Sha-Shoobie.